You're 19 years old. You're not supposed to be working yourself to the bones. You're meant to be having fun, meeting new people, going on dates. When did you last go on a date? I grimaced. Trudy knew the answer. Second year of high school. Rodney Kavitz. These are your golden years of innocence, Kat. You should use them. A pause. I pondered what she was saying. I reminded myself that she was saying all this because she cared about me. But I couldn't help but become exasperated. She didn't understand. Golden years of innocence? How could I be innocent? After all I'd seen and done. I breathed and calmed. Before I could reply, Pranesh did for me. Kat's a hero, Trudy. Might pain you to admit that, but she's doing something. She's cleaning up this rift-damned city while we live in our high-rises. You're the one living in a high-rise, Pranesh, Trudy snapped. But we both benefit from her keeping us safe, Pranesh answered, voice much calmer than Trudy's. He had always been the better debater. I never asked for you to keep me safe, Trudy turned to me. I raised my hands. Wasn't my fight. I didn't think I was a hero, but I wasn't going to stop Pranesh from calling me one. Trudy's eyes were glistening. The hint of future and past tears. I just want my friend back. To hang out. To catch a movie. To do something that doesn't make me fear you're not going to show up to class. Sadness for my friend and concern for her overwhelmed my irritation and embarrassment that she would do this in such a place. I placed my hand on hers and squeezed. Trudy, I'm sorry. I'll try to be a better friend. A hint of hope. Trudy looked me in the eyes. But I can't stop hunting. The statement hit Trudy like a ton of bricks. She slumped into her chair. Pranesh stood up and stretched. Come on, Trudy. Class. He half-dragged Trudy out of her chair and disappeared out of the cafeteria. Andy remained. I thought you were in their class, I half-asked, half-accused, crossing my arms. I am, but don't need to go immediately. I'd like to talk to you for a bit. Me? I tried to let out a quip. Failed. Yeah. I fear we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. A tense little exchange. Trudy is worried about me. Always has been. Thinks she can be my mom. I think you can figure out why she brought me here. First thought she had a new boyfriend, but she prefers shorter guys. How about you? How do you prefer your guys? I eyed him up and down. Rotting and decapitated. Andy laughed. A genuine laugh that infected me, and I smiled. When the humor subsided, he continued. Trudy wanted to hook us up. Thought that my allure would pull you from your dangerous deeds. But I see that I may be a little too alive for your liking. Don't worry, you'll get there eventually. I hope later rather than sooner, despite your preferences. Ignoring Trudy's agenda, however, would you be open to hanging out? Well, that was straightforward. Andy was something else. I must admit, I had little interest in him initially, besides the novelty of a fourth member at the table, but that was changing. Confidence was interesting, especially the confidence to so blatantly ask out someone you know owns weapons. I've got a busy schedule, I've heard, but even Thor takes a break from being the god of thunder every once in a while. I hummed my consideration and finally answered, I'll think about it. Andy's grin shone like a movie star's.